All right, friends, welcome back to the Golden Tee Lounge. Kevin Lindsay here. Happy Monday. We're starting off another week, and we're kicking things off with Baja Mixed Up Monday. New tees. If you have not played the new tees yet of this course, go to goldentee.com/locations. Find a 2021 near you. Get out there, play prize play. We also just brought back Classic Course of the Week. Rattlesnake Ridge is our 8th prize play course, so get out there and play that. Make your way over the daily contest. Take a look here at hole 13. Nice little par 3 action to kick things off. $1,200 in the prize pool. $198 top prize. That would have been a nice shot to kick things off. But, as always, I'll be happy with great shot points. But, all day until 1 a.m. Central Time, you can get out there, whether you go out on your lunch, you go out before dinner, you go out after the wife and kids are asleep, whatever the case may be. You have that, what time is it now? Something about probably 2 by the time that you guys see this video, maybe a little bit later. But play as many times as you want until 1 a.m. All right, this is hole 16, a par 5 that is now a drivable par 4 thanks to new tee boxes. Hopefully I can putt this. We're probably going to have to chip it, which means we're 2 holes into this preview, and we've already missed a chip. That's all right. This is, by the way, the same exact contest that you hopefully will play. Can you tell that my chipping's just a tad off? But this is the same exact contest that you will see when you go out and play today. So same pins, same wins, same tees, all of that is the same. That way, minus whatever that debacle of last hole was, minus any good shots I have here. Hopefully you can use those to learn a thing or two. This will probably go in to spite me. Yep. How did I know? Typical Kevin Lindsay Golden Tee. Hits a terrible shot, or in this case, a couple of terrible shots, and then hits a hole-in-one on his first playthrough of the contest. Go figure. I'm not even surprised, honestly. Is anybody? I was really hoping at the end there that it would just miss the cup, and I would feel a little less stupid. But that's all right. That is the part of the fun of these videos, especially when I play these courses for the first time, like you guys are going to do when you get out there today. You never know what's going to happen. So, let's see if we can capitalize on the hole-in-one, the double eagle par 4 hole-in-one. See if we can make a double eagle on a par 5. Close. $198 top prize for today's daily contest. Next week, we're taking a step back to 2020, and we're bringing you Lake Powell for next Monday's Monday Mix-Up. So we'll switch bases a little bit and go back to last year's courses, take a look at what those courses are up to for Monday Mix-Up. This Friday, we've got the Jekyll and Hyde Freaky Friday, which is a mixture of par 5s and par 3s. Obviously, you guys... more shot points. I'll take it. Hopefully, you guys were able to get out and play in last week's par 3 daily contest, our Freaky Friday, for the 2005 best par 3s. This one is going to be a little bit more scoreable than what you would traditionally see from a par 3. Hole 6 here, this is number 11. Now, the thing you got to worry about here, especially with these new tees where you get a few longer looks than before, not too concerned here, but when that pin is a little bit closer to the center, you just got to be careful when you decide to choose bite versus backspin. Thankfully, that's one mistake I don't have to worry about making today because the pin is nowhere near it. And we will take the birdie and move on. Hole 7. This is a number 8 from Baja. So a par 5, even with the new tee boxes. But this hole gets a lot shorter which, at least in my opinion, gives you a much better opportunity when you hit a good shot to collect some great shot points and potentially an extra stroke or two if you get that double eagle. All right, hole 8. This is actually normally hole 9 of Baja Ria. Another par 4 that stays drivable, but as you very clearly can see, it gets a little bit more difficult with certain setups. I'm cheap and lazy, so we're not even going to move the tee. We're just going to go right past the cacti there. I would hate to use the wrong form of the word cactus and have somebody, on the internet get offended. So nothing changes there. Very easy eagle still. Maybe don't be as cheap as me and use the 3-cent tee to have yourself a more clear view. And look at this. We end the front 9 with hole 9, which is actually hole 14. Another drivable par 4. Gets a little bit trickier with the new tees. More so in the distance front, where if you do what I did and hit it too soft, you could potentially cause yourself a problem. Thankfully, I hit the green here. Just have to worry about that down 8 catching a rollover. Got lucky there, didn't. So, few mistakes. We're going to pretend like hole 2 never happened. But not a bad front 9 for today's Monday Mix-Up on Baja Ria. Now, number 10, this is another fun one. This was a par 5 that now becomes drivable. And this is what? Actually, number 10 itself. So no change here. The one thing that's going to be tricky for some of the newer players is the offset nature of a lot of these par 4s. I'm also going to hit a 5-wood here just to be safe, because I'm a little concerned about catching those trees up top, or excuse me, the rocks up top. And I know how I love to overpower shots, so I'm not too concerned. And, if that was a little bit farther to the left, could have been a much closer shot. All right, number 11. This is hole 3, and this is a fun one. Par 3 that gets a lot shorter with some of the new tee boxes. 70 yards. So if you want great shot points, you're going to have to ace it, because at a certain distance or below a certain distance, game just won't give you great shot points. Hole 12, this is number 1. So what I'm doing is I'm hitting that A1 shot. I want to get that ball as far as I can. If I was a good player, I would chip this or attempt to. I'm not, so I'm just going to take my spinny lob wedge with super spin and hope for the best. It's close. It's a good attempt. Let's see, hole 13, and this is number 7. Now, because this par 3, the new tee boxes, it becomes such a giant elevation drop, I'm just going to go ahead and click 1. I see that the green slope stays at left 3. I'm going to click right 1. The green does develop a little bit of an upslope, but nothing too drastic here. And because I'm a big proponent of the 5 hybrid, I'm just going to use that and see where it goes. 11-mile-an-hour wind in the face. I didn't expect the roll to do much, but at least it keeps me close enough that I'm under 30 foot for a putt. Taking the birdie and moving on. Then you go to hole 14, which is number 17 typically on Baja. This is a tough par 3 that gets a little tougher. I have super spin clubs, so I'm a little bit at a disadvantage here. Because in theory, I would love to just take this, smash it straight, have that super backspin, kind of play the green slope. I may actually still do that. Part of me also wants to take a 6-iron with bite, but I worry that I hit the ball too damn hard. So let's try this and see what happens. We'll go 2 clicks to the left. I don't want to pull it back too much to the A, because I don't want that wind to take it with the spin right off the edge. Probably still going to happen. Or if it could hit the green at all, that would be beautiful. Alright, that actually was exactly what I wanted to happen. minus, not falling in the cup. So if you're not using the Super Spin 6-iron, I got nothing for you there, unfortunately. All right, hole 15. This is number 5. That drivable par 4 that is still drivable. It's just not as makeable with certain setups. But the hills around it and the elevation change will help get you that extra distance you might need off the driver. I really don't want to be chipping, but we're going to be chipping. See if the 6-iron chip and I can replace our relationship, and we can't. Should have just used the damn 5 hybrid. But it's a par 4, and it was drivable, so at least I got a birdie out of it. All right, hole 16. This is hole 2. Drivable par 4. A little bit of a different angle. I'm going to come in with the 3 wood from the left-hand side. Probably should have pushed it out more to the 2. Got a decent line there. Again, still walking away with an eagle. And with some of the shots I've hit today, I'm happy with that. All right, hole 17. This is number 6. Another par 5 that is now drivable. This one, we're just going to move the tee over a little bit. And we're just going to smash this. I'm going to let that 14-mile-an-hour wind do the work for me and pretty much, well, didn't go over as much as I wanted. But the nice thing about the new tees of Baja is that for the most part, you got drivable, you have par 4s that turn into drivable, par 5s that turn into drivable par 4s. In most cases, drivable par 4s that get a little bit easier. 1 or 2 of them is a little bit tricky, but nothing too crazy there. So it's still going to be a nice scoreable course. Anything's off here with hole 15. This is a non-drivable par 4. Now the reason why I'm crushing it into the sand there, I have the Super Spin clubs at least. But for me, I like taking an iron out of the sand, hoping to catch the green for some backspin, versus doing it with a wood from farther back. Now, I might be at a little weird spot. I don't know. All right, that actually got more of the green than I expected. But there you go. If I don't accidentally chip this in the water, which would probably be my luck. But Baja Ria Monday Mix-Up Daily Contest, $1,200 in the prize pool. Play as many games as you want until 1 a.m. Central Time on a 2021 commercial game near you. GoldenTee.com/locations to find one. We'll see you guys next time.